In this video, we are going to look at a question where we can find the probability using tree diagrams. So the question reads, a box contains 4 black and blue identical pens. 2 pens are picked from the box at random, one after the other without replacement. Find the probability that the pens picked are 1. Both blue, 2. Of the same color. Okay, so in order to solve this question, we need to come up with a tree diagram. So a tree diagram is something like this. Okay, so here I'm going to write black, and then there I'm going to write what? Blue. Okay, so first of all, we need to find the total number of pens that we have. So total number of pens will just be equals to the black pen, the number of black pens plus the number of blue pens. So the number of black pens is just 4 plus the number of blue pens, which is just what? 5. So if I add these two, I'm going to get 9 pens as my total. Okay, so to find the probability of picking a black pen out of these 9 pens, we're just going to divide the number of black pens that we have divided by the total. And then the probability of picking a blue pen out of these 9s, we're just going to divide the number of blue pens divided by the what? The total. So that's what I'm going to put here. So I'm going to write the probability of picking a black pen is just 4 over 9. And then here the probability of picking a blue pen is just 5 over what? 9. Right, so this one here will be our first trial. Okay, will be our first trial. We can even put a color in here to separate. Okay, so this one here will be our first selection or our first trial. Okay, when you just pick a pen from that box, okay, the probability of black will be 4 over 9. The probability of picking a blue one will be 5 over what? 9. So now they're saying this selection is without replacement. Okay, so if I pick a black ball in my first selection there, okay, it means the total number of balls that will remain in that box, the total number of pens that will remain in that box will reduce by 1. Okay, so in my second selection, if my first selection there was a black pen, in my second selection it can also be a black pen or it can be a blue pen. Okay, so here I'm going to write black, and then there I'm going to write what? Blue. Okay, so now how do we find the probability that will be here and the probability that will be there? Okay, so let's follow it from where we are coming from. So this one here, the first selection, the probability of picking black is 4 over 9. Okay, so what would be the probability of picking black in my second selection? Let's say here we had picked black. Okay, so it means the black balls have remained what? The black pens have remained 3, and then divided by the total number of pens have also reduced. From this 9 we now have what? 8. Okay, and then if my first selection was the black pen, it means the blue pens have remained what? Intact. So I still have 5 of them, but divided by 8 because I've picked a black pen already there, so the total has reduced. Okay, and then from there we are also going to have a selection here. Okay, so suppose that okay, let me write first this is black and then this is blue. Okay, so suppose that my first selection was a blue pen. Okay, if my first selection is a blue pen, it means my black pens have remained intact. So here I'm going to have 4 over 8. Okay, 8 because we have picked 1 pen from the 9, so we are remaining with 8. And then if I had picked a blue pen, and then even in my second selection I'm also picking a blue pen, it means it will be 4. I mean to be, yeah, so it will be 4 over what? 8 even here. So this 5 will reduce, even this 9 will reduce. But on the black here, the black is not reducing, it's just 4, but the total is reducing there. Okay, so that one there, we are going to say this here is our what? Second selection. Okay, so you can continue the selections until forever, but this one here just requires us to do 2 selections. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line here, and then I'm going to find the probabilities at the end there. So the probability of picking black and then black again, okay, So probability of black and then black again will just be equals to this number multiplied by this number. Okay, so it will be 3 over 9. Where is the 3 coming from now? 4 over 9 multiplied by 3 over 8. So we just multiply these. What are we going to get? We are going to get 3 multiplied by 4. That will give us 12. Okay, that will give us 12. And then divided by 9 multiplied by 8. 9 multiplied by 8, that will be like 72. Okay, so that will be the probability there. And then we can also find the probability of first picking black, okay, and then picking what? Blue. So how are we going to find that probability? We are going to multiply this number and that number. So it will be 4 over 9 multiplied by 5 over 8. So this will give me 20 divided by what? 72. Okay, we can also find the probability of first picking blue and then black. So probability of blue first and then black will just be equals to, we have 5 over 9 and then 4 over 8. So 5 over 9 multiplied by 4 over 8. So we're also going to get 20 divided by 72. And then here we can also find the probability of picking the first pen as blue and then even the second pen as what? Blue as well. So this will be 5 over 9 multiplied by 4 over 8. So that will be 5 over 9 multiplied by 4 over 8. So this will also give us 20 divided by what? 72. Right, so once you're done with that now, you can go on and answer these questions here. So the first one, they are saying find the probability that both are blue. So the probability that both are blue will just be this one here. Okay, so that will be the probability of that both are blue. So you just have to reduce this now to the lowest terms. So you look for a number that can go into 20 and 72 without leaving a remainder. Okay, so that number is 4. So when you divide 20 by 4, you're going to get 5. And then divided by, if I divide 72 by 4, I'm going to get 18. Okay, so the probability of getting both blue pens is just 5 over 18. And then number 2, they're saying what is the probability of getting pens of the same color? Okay, of the same color. So of the same color, we have two scenarios. Okay, we have here where we have black black, and then we have here where we have blue blue. So to find the probability of the same color, we are going to add the probability of blue blue to the probability of what? Black black. So the probability of black black is 12 over 72. So we can simplify that expression there. Okay, we can simplify that expression. So 12 into 12 is just going to be 1 divided by 12 into 72 is just going to be what? Is it 6? Okay, so 72 divided by 12, it gives me 6. So it means the probability of black black is 1 over 6. The probability of blue blue is just what? 5 over 18. So to find the probability of the same color, we're just going to add those. Okay, so let's erase this part and then we find the probability. So probability of same color, okay, is just going to be equals to 1 over 6 plus 5 over what? 18. So here the common denominator is 18. So 6 into 18, it is 3. 3 multiplied by 1, it will be what? 3. Then plus this 18 into 18 is 1. 1 multiplied by the 5 there just be 1. So this will be 4 over 18. So 2 can go into 4 2 times. 2 can go into 18 9 times. Okay, so the final answer there is just 2 over what? 2 over 9. Okay, 2 over 9. Okay, I think I made a mistake there. Okay, I made a mistake here. I've seen it. So 6 into 18 it's 3. Okay, and then 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. And then here it's 18. Okay, this 18 into 18 is just 1. And then 1 multiplied by 5. So here you should write 5. Okay, so this will be 3 plus 5. No, not what I wrote earlier. So that would be 8 divided by 18. Okay, so now you can say 2 into 8 is just 4 divided by 2 into 18 is just what? 9. So this one is correct now. So this one here is our correct answer for of the same color. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to register for our online classes, check the link in the description there.